What is up everybody, and welcome back to another Among Us video. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you why you should never play Among Us with Blue. So I'm sure if you have been keeping up with the channel, I'm sure you have heard about Red, also known as a Supreme Imposter. I know his name isn't very original, but he's a force to be reckoned with, and definitely a player that you don't want to face. And well, let's just say that he has a brother, and his name is Blue. Also very original. Red's brother is not necessarily like him. He's a lot more friendly, for the most part. And Blue is on a mission to stop Red from causing all of this chaos and destruction towards the crewmates. And our mission in this video is to help Blue. But what ended up happening will shock all of you, so you won't want to miss this. And before we get any further into this video, I do want to mention that 70% of you have not hit that subscribe button, which means that you're missing out on Among Us Darkest Secrets. So if you don't want to be like Timmy, who misses all of my Among Us videos, make sure to hit the subscribe button with the bell icon turned on. That way you don't miss out on any Among Us stories. And if you want to help me and Blue in Among Us, make sure to leave a like down below. It only takes a few seconds. But now, let's begin with today's story video. So my encounter with Blue started off early in the morning. I joined this lobby and everyone's color began to change. Not only our Among Us color, but also our username. For the majority of the time, our color was red, which is my favorite color, but it's also the imposters. And I'm no imposter, I'm a crewmate. When I spawned inside the engine room, everyone was with me. And even though most of us were crewmates, we still had this red name. But then I was taken out in the break. Yeah, I probably should have expected that. With the lobby like this, we ended up losing. And I thought for a second that maybe everything returned back to normal, since our usernames were white. But then they went from white to cyan, then green and yellow. How could something like this even be possible in Among Us, when we're so used to our colors being white or red? I honestly don't even understand how I get into these types of situations. It's almost as if people just wait for me to join their lobby. When I spawned in, I just made it to the opposite side of the map, and I hid inside of the stall, since I would most likely be safe here. But nope, the imposters won anyways. Why does Among Us even have 3 imposters to begin with? Like, how do you even win that? As if things couldn't get any worse. When I returned back to the dropship, we were all red, which is a color that I always use. So our names have been red for the majority of the time, and now our color is red. Or at least it was. And there is an imposter named Red. Could this be him causing all of this? As I was in the middle of having a midlife crisis, our names continued to change from blue to red. Why those 2 specific colors? In this next game, I was the imposter, so at least the color of my name actually makes sense for once. And since I'm a crewmate at heart, I'm gonna do absolutely nothing and just walk around. I mean, I do this anyways whenever I'm imposter, cause I can't decide what I want to do and I'm too afraid to do anything, since I always get voted out. I ended up getting carried, and I won by doing absolutely nothing. Man, I love Among Us. But then things became even more strange. Very strange. When we returned back to the dropship, our names were no longer actual names. There were emojis. I've tried this before and I could never get it to work, and this is the first time that I've ever seen it. How do we have emojis as names? And of course they gave me the worst one. They're just mocking me at this point. I mean, I am worried, but you could have gave me at least the glasses emoji, not this one. I ended up using all my imposter luck because I was the imposter, but then I had the imposter screen twice, and I managed to teleport from engine to the main hall, which really confused me because I've never done anything like that. This game is making no sense now. When I entered the engine, my imposter friend was too impatient and he took someone out in front of me, which I was debating whether to do something. My imposter buddies were on a roll and we ended up winning, but it was 4 imposters and one of them somehow died. Like, how do you even do that? Nobody called a meeting or anything. And when I ended up returning back to the dropship, everything was back to normal. No emojis, and no rainbows. I ended up joining another lobby because I was bored of the other one. But these players started the match so quick, and I was the imposter. They didn't even give me a chance to breathe. Since I didn't really know what else to do, I just decided to go to Vitals. And when I checked Vitals, I could only see 2 players, even though Orange was here. It was Red and Fortigreen, but the name of their tag said Red and Blue. Just like the dropship, it went from red to blue. Why those 2 specific colors again? I'm gonna have to pull out my detective outfit and solve this mystery. But I'm gonna need a Scooby snack for that one. So drop a like on this video. A meeting was then called and they began to blame Orange. Why are they blaming this poor guy? I was the imposter and I was doing absolutely nothing. I was just staring at the screen. And my man is about to get ejected and get his career ended. And you know, since I don't want to do anything, I'm gonna vote for him as well. And I'm just not gonna say a word. Me and Rad ended up voting for Orange, but then 2 other players skipped, but he was somehow ejected. And well, I'm gonna take this as my chance to win. Why not? So I sabotaged and I began to chase Blue. And when I took them out, their body went from blue to green. When I got into the next game, I was the imposter again. Isn't this like the 4th time already? I usually never get imposter, but then get it like 5 times in a row. But based on what happened last game, I decided to check Vitals, and everything was back to normal. I then saw Red staring out into the lava pool. Wait a minute, there's no task here. Like he wasn't near the temperature thing. You better not be talking to Molten. So I took him out, and I was debating whether to vent, but I'm just gonna turn on the lights. But then somehow the crewmates managed to beat me and complete their task. And by the way, I ended up getting banned right after this for no reason, which is why I didn't return. So since they decided to ban me, I just joined another lobby. Okay, nobody's moving, which I guess is fine. Better than the first lobby. But then a player by the name of Blue joined. Why is his name very similar to Red? Is this like Red's brother or something? Whatever. I'm just gonna play Among Us. I was surprisingly the imposter, and I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but I'm playing hide and seek. Since Among Us doesn't want to add any brand new game modes, we have to make up our own. I still can't believe they made us wait months for the airship map, but still no new modes. Or even a brand new color. They ended up calling a meeting to know who the imposter was, and I just told them that it was me. I just want to play. Can we all skip? Okay, good. While I was trying to fix my keyboard in the gap room, Cyan walked right past me. He literally just fell into my trap. I'm gonna take him out. But then when I went over to cargo bay, I found Blue. And he was just standing there. Aren't you supposed to be hiding? But then he vanished. What the? I'm not even gonna ask how he did that. They ended up calling another meeting. And I told the crewmates, Blue just vanished. And well, we ended up skipping, since we're playing hide and seek. I ended up taking out Pink in the engine room right after I spawned in. But now I just remembered. In the first match that I played, I saw Blue and Red text. And then in Vitals, I saw Blue and Red again. Was that both of the imposters? And both of them were somewhere in the map? But then I ended up finding Blue at the Hall of Portraits. What are you doing here? And he left again. Well, I guess he doesn't want to hang out. But that is when my screen began to glitch. And I could hear 2 creatures. Red and Blue both jumped on my screen and had me surrounded. Please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me. I've already had to deal with Red. I don't want to deal with you, Blue. Red then tried to go after me, but Blue got in the way and protected me. Chrono then appeared and took Blue away, and Red decided to run away. What did I just witness? Could this be the beginning of Red versus Blue? I guess we're gonna have to find out. If you would like to know what happened next, let's see if we can get this video to 30,000 likes. I do also want to give a massive shout out to Kitty King for helping me produce this video. If you would like to help out a smaller creator, make sure to go check out his channel and subscribe to him. And if you're new to the channel and want to see more Among Us story videos, make sure that you hit that subscribe button with the bell icon turned on. And check out these other Among Us story videos that I found on my channel.